Spend another insane day in my life as a lawyer, model, content creator in New York. My name's Alyssa. I have 3 jobs. My life's insane. Let's get into it. How did I end up near the sex cardigan from Wicked 2? Let's rewind. Okay, here's good. Today started as all days do with a giant cup of coffee and some glam. I had a 20-hour day ahead of me per usual, so I had to let this makeup last all day. While I finished my glam, just a daily reminder that you can just pave your own lane in this life. Just because something is technically serious, like being a lawyer, doesn't mean you can't do something fun with it, like being a model and a content creator. I made it down to my office in FIDE where it's time to lock in. I'm so shot, I literally can't even remember what I was working on this day, but then I headed out the door and it was time to film some content for Art and Autonomy Salon in Soho. I know this is like the cardinal sin of hair care, but I only get one haircut a year and it just feels like my December shedding of old versions of myself. I love it. But obviously my hair is way too long and unruly, but they're about to fix me right up. I sat down with my stylist Joan and filled her in on everything I was envisioning for my haircut. And then she washed my hair, which is genuinely life's greatest pleasure, followed by having a cup of coffee, which is life's second greatest pleasure. It was already looking great, but then we filmed some before and after blowout TikToks. And then I of course had to tell Joan my entire life story, because what else is the hair salon for? It was time for the grand reveal. I love it so much. Thank you so much, Art and Autonomy. Go check them out for your next cut. That was a lunch break well spent. Had to get back to the office and lock back into lawyering, because of course the grind never stops. I lawyered until I hit my saturation point for the day, which is when I start looking like this. Then I had to go into the ladies' room, aka my personal glam suite, where it was time to get dressed for an influencer event. I'm obsessed with this Astra the Label set that I rented on Rent the Runway. It is totally lawyer model chic. Touched up the glam and it was time to get out the door. Then it was time to head up to the East Village, moment for the Christmas tree. Guys, I'm so excited to say this, but I was invited by Betches and Duncan to the Meme of the Year Awards. It was at the back room in the Lower East Side. If you know, you know. This was honestly the coolest event I have literally ever been to. They had a pink carpet. They had all the iconic memes of the year, including the sex cardigan from Wicked 2. Duncan kept the munchkins flowing. So many fun things to do. Of course, my favorite was getting a personalized spell from an Etsy witch. This was such a pinch me moment for me to be in the room with so many big creators I admired. I had to debrief with myself actually, so I went to Pasta Soul and had a quick dinner. And then it was time to head to my next event of the night, which was a Y2K party. Met up with Cass. Of course, we had to dance. Neha and some of her friends were there. It was so much fun. Then when I was totally exhausted, it was time to get in a cab home. Follow for more NYC days.